Hello. I don't believe we've met.
Oh, hello. I'm Lenora. Pardon me if I seem a little distracted at the moment. Everyone thinks I'm utterly balmy. Samantha thinks I'm potty. But it's this painting. I never noticed it before. If I know Hogwarts, and I do, an empty frame doesn't appear for no reason. There's something more to this.
If I have the time, I may look. Could be intriguing.
I've been racking my brains long enough. I hope you'll have better luck than I have. Do come and find me if you stumble on something illuminating that solves the mystery. I would have thought that watching plants grow could be so interesting.
How wonderful to see you again.
I've completed my assignments, Professor.
Pleased to hear it. Professor Weasley will be too. I'll be sure to let her know how well you're coming along.
Thank you, Professor.
Professor Hecat tells me she taught you Levioso, so you should be ready for a more advanced levitation charm. Wingardium Leviosa requires a bit of concentration and a nice, graceful wand movement. Let's see you try your hand at it. When executed correctly, you should be able to pick up boulders as though they were sprigs of sneezewort.
Professor, I was wondering where you're from. What's your background?
Oh, how nice of you to ask. Well, let's see, I grew up in London, right on the Thames.
That sounds lovely. All the sights and bustle of a city.
To some, yes. I used to dream of living in the country, but it wasn't until I came to Hogwarts that I felt truly at home. Mind you, it did take some time, and whilst it is my fervent hope that each student eventually feels as at home here as I do, it is not always the case.
I suppose that makes sense.
Well, we each bloom differently, don't we? Some of us, like Devil's Snare, thrive in the shadows, whilst others crave the attention of a bouncing bulb. And we each grow and thrive according to our own plan. Oh, I was terribly nervous when I arrived at the castle. You see, as a child, I knew nothing of witches or wizards. You can imagine how astonished I was to receive my letter from Hogwarts. I spent a good deal of time alone in either the greenhouse or the library my first days here.
It does take a while to adjust to being here.
Precisely, and I was remarkably fortunate. In fact, a 7th year took me under her wing during those first days. She remains one of my dearest friends.
How fortunate.
I was indeed. I dare say you'll find that the friends you make here at Hogwarts will last a lifetime. Now, I'd best get to my recent delivery from the Magic Neep. Mr. Teasdale promised me quite an assortment of seeds this week. Lovely to see you.
Wingardium Leviosa.
You're a natural.
Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. There we go.
Ngunit hindi mo nakikita ito kahit pa tayo nasa sulok. Di ka pa rin nagpapasuyo.
That's it.
When you have a cloak like that, who can blame a girl for swooning? Ah! You may want to move. Head into the heart.
Wingardium Leviosa.
What's that?
Oh, try not to make this too easy for me.
Leviosa.
Did you hear that? Perhaps dinner.
Don't stupid body, get out of this.
You will pay for your deeds.
Glacius. Repulsor. Confringo. Revelio.
They know the lies and falsehoods no one's mighty.
Expelliarmus. Wingardium Leviosa. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Repulsor. Confringo.
Oh,
Might want to look up. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
expulso!
Potato. Stupefy. Wingardium Leviosa. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Repulsor. Confringo.
Now where did he go?
Venite. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Repulsor. Confringo. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
What are your faults, John?
Electricity. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Repulsor.
That's mine.
Confringo.
How would you like to learn the knockback split pen? Once you've completed the necessary tasks, come and find me in the greenhouse.
Flash of inspiration.
Expelliarmus. Glacius. Repulsor. Confringo.
Petrificus totale!
Wingardium Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
Petrificus totale!
Hardly felt it. Quite conductive, aren't we?
Expelliarmus.
Petrificus totale!
Glacius. Repulsor. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Glacius. Repulsor. Confringo. Leviosa. Accio. Incendio.
Barely felt anything at all. Expulso!
Expelliarmus. Glacius.
Found ya!
Leviosa.
Incendio! Rookwoods don't go back long, mistress!
Accio. Incendio.
Expulso! You made a grave mistake. You pay for your deed.
Also, Expelliarmus.
That's just the beginning.
I know. Super. You weaken. Expelliarmus.
To regret that.
Depulso. Confringo. Wingardium Levioso. Accio. Expelliarmus. Glacis.
You're the one who released
Shame nobody saw that. Revelio. This looks like trouble. Revelio.
Ngunit hindi mo nakikita ito kahit pa tayo nasa sulok. Di ka pa rin nagpapasuyo. Onting pilit pa ba ang kailangan? O sadyang di ako ang gusto?
Welcome back. Have you finished your assignment?
Reporting back, Professor. Assignment's all finished.
Well done. Shows good discipline. Wisdom is a golden snitch, as they say, and you're proving a skilled seeker in that regard. Let us practice our Restore Momentum. A charm, incidentally, created to stop Quaffles from plummeting straight to the ground during a Quidditch match. Precise, deliberate movements.
Okay.
Very good. I recommend practicing your new spell as much as possible. Perhaps before you leave here.
Ah.
Arresto Momentum.
That's it. Keep it up.
Hmm. Flipendo, Defendo, and Descendo. Descendo was... I need the troll. Depulso on levitated enemy. Cast Depulso on levitated enemy. This must be Depulso. This is good.
Thinking in terms of good and evil is a limited imagination, in my opinion.
Oh, you're the little sod that saved Treadwell.
Expelliarmus, Leviosa, Depulso.
Avoiding unpopular.
Expelliarmus, Leviosa, Repulsor, Confringo. Revelio. Revelio.
Powdered bath spleen, I think. How nice to see you, my young friend.
Hmm?
I think there were dogs yolks as well. But surely those would curdle.
Ironically, I didn't see ahead of time how bored I'd be in divination class.
I hate to see a creature get put down like that. But trolls have no business in Hogsmeade.
So knowledgeable.
Onai?
I hope those assignments were challenging enough for you.
I've completed all of my tasks, Professor Onai.
Very well done. Although I must admit, I did have something of a premonition that you would follow through. Now, as you have no doubt sharpened your perception by completing my assignment, I am curious, based upon the knowledge that one's present and even one's past may reveal traces of what is to come. What do you see in your own future?
I see power.
There will be hardship, I'm sure of it. But I see triumph in the end.
A measured perception. Very wise. Nothing worthwhile is ever easy, and that is why such futures are worth striving for. But this talk of tomorrow should not divert us from your present success. I shall inform our good deputy headmistress of your exemplary performance. And if that performance is any omen of what your future may hold, then I, for one, see great things. Channel your magic towards your targets.
Okay.
You have it! Now, why not practice the new spell on the training dummy?
Descendo.
I hate to see a creature.
Descendo. Excellent. I think you have it.
Avada Kedavra.
At some point, you must stop preparing and put your newly honed skills to the test.
Oh, shut up. I wonder where to put this. Yeah, that's fine.
Out of the classroom.
The pulso. Should I go main quest for now? Yeah, let's do main quest. So afraid.
Hello again, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I was hoping to see you again, my young friend. Gladwin Moon, Hogwarts caretaker, at your service. First, please allow me to apologize if I seemed a bit unsteady when we last met. I'm afraid I had a rather disconcerting encounter. Although I hear your visit to Hogsmeade was even more eventful than mine.
I suppose you could call it eventful. I certainly wasn't expecting a troll attack.
Oh, of course not. And from what I understand, the village was lucky you were there. In fact, my recent visit to Hogsmeade is the reason I was hoping to bump into you. I could use your help with something. Do you see that curious statue over there? Watch what happens when that light changes from day to night.
Oh.
Now, if you wouldn't mind humouring me for a moment, see if you can remove the moon from the statue. Ooh, odd little contraptions, aren't they? It seems the statue vanishes once the moon is removed. which, incidentally, can only be done at night. Why don't you hold on to that one for now, and I'll explain more as we walk. Ever since that fateful day in the village, those curious statues have begun appearing about the castle. A fair number have been strewn around. Someone, it seems, is trying to torment me. You see, that day in Hogsmeade, I turned a corner and came face to face with a boggart, or shapeshifter, if you will, which takes the form of whatever scares you most. This one took the form of a demiguise.
A demigod?
Yes! Terrifying creature that can see the future. Wholly unnerving. I encountered one when I was a lad in Korea. Terrible experience. Those statues are demiguises. The moons, I assume, are an uninspired play on my name. Some jackanapes used a boggart to learn my greatest fear and use it against me. I have my suspicion as to the scoundrel or scoundrels responsible. It is my hope that they will slip up and reveal themselves as the statues disappear. That is why I need your help in removing the statues.
Why me?
A couple of reasons, frankly. First, your daring do against those trolls in Hogsmeade has gained you a reputation for fearlessness. Second, as macabre and hideous as a demiguise is, most would find my fear of them unwarranted. You, however, have seen how they affect me. I'm at my wit's end, young friend. I simply can't bring myself to go near them. In fact, I know of two statues right here in the faculty tower. Perhaps you could start simply by removing them, so I can go about my evening duties.
I'd be glad to help you, Mr. Moon.
Oh, I knew I could count on you. First, you know how to cast a disillusionment charm, correct? You'll want to do that before wandering the tower at night. Next, you'll notice that the door is locked. However will you get in? Alahomora, that's how.
But what about curfew?
Curfew? Oh, tosh. I sense you're a bit like me when I was your age. Oh, the school was my oyster. And I took advantage of it. Oh, everyone loved me for it. Oh, those were the days. Now, you'll find one statue in the prefect's bathroom and the other in the hospital wing. Good luck. Oh, and thank you.
Alohomora.
Well done! You're in. Remember, use a disillusionment charm so no one claps eyes on you. This is a restricted area of the castle, after all.
Revelio. Revelio.
Rather poorly, I'd say.
Is that so?
We're raising a generation of...
This must be the prefect's bathroom.
Saying that Ranrock's loyalists are preparing for a rebellion. Rude. Always mucking about, stirring up trouble. Perhaps Ranrock and his lot wouldn't be so combative if the Ministry would allow them to have wands. One of those goblins comes near me, I'll hand him his hat. Or helm, I suppose. My marching Professor Hecat's class is superb.
Revelio.
I don't think that's what that class is for. She's right. Why don't you leave goblins alone? Troll. How dare you speak to a prefect?
What are you up to now?
Not at the moment, no. Plenty of other perils and pitfalls to send them my way, though. Well, I suppose I should begin my rounds now.
Flag knows best, but the students are terribly disappointed about Quidditch being cancelled.
Huh. I had planned to bet a few galleons on Hufflepuff this season. And Ravenclaw would not
Revelio. Alohomora. Revelio. Mr. Moon. I have the moons you asked me to collect.
Oh, goodness! You're as fearless as I'd hoped. An excellent start. If we can collect more, it may shed some light on who's behind all this. Of course, I first suspected Peeves. He drove the previous caretaker, Rancorous Carp, to an early retirement with his intolerable buffoonery. But that does not explain the boggart in Hogsmeade, does it? No. I am determined, with your help, to discover the identity of my tormentor.
It's definitely intriguing. I'd like to help you solve this mystery.
You, my friend, are a gentle person and a scholar, and I have something to offer in exchange for your assistance. Now, remember, the moons are only retrievable at night. Thus, I encourage you to use a disillusionment when necessary.
Understood. I shall keep an eye out.
I appreciate that. Oh, and I knew you were the one to ask for help. Keep at it so we can solve this mystery. Descendo.
Imagine how inconvenient travel was before I invented flu powder.
We have everything a young student might need when it comes to potions. Have a good look around. Very good. Never hurts to keep my stocks replenished. A wise decision. Thank you. I hope to see you again. Well, for now. I hope to see you again. Farewell for now.
What? Be warned. Whoever you are, I shall fight.
Protego!
Rookwood, don't go down easy.
Back for more, I see.
Lumos. Incendio. Confringo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Capulso. Confringo. Protego.
Well,
Had enough?
Let's see what you make of my inferior.
Expelliarmus. Levioso. Capulso. Confringo.
Protego!
Descendo. Arresto Momentum. Glacius. Accio. Incendio. Levioso. Expelliarmus. Capulso.
Reducto!
Confringo. Descendo.
Protego!
Arresto Momentum. Glacius. Accio. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Capulso.
You will not survive this fight!
Levioso. Capulso. Expelliarmus. Confringo. Incendio.
Expulso!
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 Glacius. Arresto Momentum.
Might want to look up. Pay for that.
Expulso!
Accio. Incendio. Glacius.
What are you fools doing?
Incendio. Levioso. Capulso. Confringo. Revelio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Capulso.
Nowhere to
Confringo. Arresto Momentum. Glacius. Accio. Incendio. Descendo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Capulso. Confringo. Revelio.
sir.
That's the last time I have a potion on.
Have you finished your assignments?
I finished the tasks, Professor.
Well, well. I trust you are meticulous in your efforts. After all, shortcuts only ever lead to shortcomings.
Yes, sir, of course.
Good. Ordinarily, I'd say it's not my concern either way, but you... I want to make sure you're well prepared. Talent and resolve are a potent combination. It would be a shame to let that go to waste.
Thank you, Professor.
Don't let it go to your head. Now, let's see how you fare with Diffindo. Wand at the ready. Focus. Diffindo can be dangerous if you're not paying attention. It seems you have a grasp. It's a pleasure to have a student who actually heeds instruction.
Okay, so Flipendo. Not sweet. I won't have the money for that one.
Hello there. Nice to see you.
Hello, Miss Ryan. I wanted to thank you again for your help with Rookwood and Harlow the day of the troll attack.
Sirona, please. And I was happy to help. Oh, those two are nothing but trouble. Glad you and your friend were here when they found you.
I am too. You were speaking to a goblin here that day?
Yes, Lodgok. He's a friend.
It seems as though you were on good terms with him.
I've known him for years. We met when I was waiting tables here as a student, well before I bought the place. He was cordial enough, but we weren't friends then. His mistrust of wizard kind ran deep.
But you're friends now?
We are. Hadn't seen him in years when he came in a few months ago. But he recognized me instantly, which is more than I can say for some of my own classmates. Took them a second to realize I was actually a witch, not a wizard. Not all goblins are like Ranrock and his loyalists. Lodgok is as worried as the rest of us about what's been going on.
In that case, I'd like to talk with him, about Ranrock in particular. Where might I find him?
I assume your interest is to do with the rumors I've heard about Ranrock working with our friend Rookwood.
It is.
If he's not here, you might find him doing business at the Hog's Head. He's a trusted metal trader. You should mention that we spoke. He can, understandably, be wary of witches and wizards, even ones as young as you. That said, if you're looking for information on Ranrock to help rein him in, you'll find an ally in Lodgok.
Thank you, Sirona.
If you find Lodgok, please give him my best. I don't know what you've done to make such powerful enemies, but please, watch your back.
Also, Accio.
Hello. Good to see you outside the castle.
You too, Amit.
Come now.
Welcome to the Hog's Head. Any empty seat is yours.
Hello, Lodgok. Sirona said I might find you here.
She did she? Did she send you with news?
No, actually, I wanted to speak with you. It's about Ranrock.
Now I remember. The 3 broomsticks. Day of the troll attack. You're the student he's after.
I am, and I need to know what he and his loyalists are up to so I can stay a step ahead.
Let's say I did know. Why should I trust you?
Sirona trusts me, and she thought our interests may be aligned.
Well, if Sirona trusts you, very well. I may know of something that could help us both. A way to get Ranrock to confide his plans to me.
I'm listening.
Years ago, a heinous witch stole a sacred goblin relic. Rumor has it that it now rests in her sarcophagus, in a tomb accessible only by wizard kind. Ranrock and I had a falling out a while back. The relic could well repair the chasm between us.
Very well. I'll retrieve the relic if you promise to share Ranrock's plans with me.
We will have to trust each other. I, that you will not abscond with the relic, and you, that I'll share what I learn. Gather whatever supplies you may need, and meet me near the witch's tomb.
Revelio. I'm ready.
Good. There's no time to lose.
What precisely is the relic I'm to retrieve?
A valuable heirloom known as the Helmet of Urtgott. The witch considered herself a collector and purchased the helmet as a trinket. She cared not what pain she caused the goblins. Goblins believe that the rightful owner of any object is its maker, not its purchaser.
Wizard kind see things differently. It's a wonder goblins and wizards have ever been able to work together.
The differences between our kinds are myriad.
They seem to be.
It may surprise you to know that I do not believe those differences always to be insurmountable. It is the reason I find myself traveling with you to this tomb today.
Expelliarmus! Levioso! Repulso! Confringo!
Ah, and there it is. The witch's tomb.
Dreadful looking place, isn't it?
I wish you luck retrieving the helmet. As a wand carrier, you should have an advantage. Now, before you set off, do you have any questions?
It all seems clear to me now that we're here.
I do hope our alliance proves fruitful. Again, I wish you luck. I will remain here, eagerly awaiting your return. Please, be careful.
Thanks, bro.
Revelio. It's sealed. moths. Curious. Confringo! Lumos! Merlin's beard. Revelio. Lumos. This can't be the witch's tomb. Likely I need to go further. Revelio. Lumos. Lumos. Confringo. Revelio. Accio. Lumos. I have a feeling I'm not alone here. Defendo. Glacius. Accio. Incendio. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Potato. Stupefy. Convulso. Confringo. Stay back! Glacius! Accio! Protego! Stupefy! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Compulsor! Confringo! Defendo! Glacius! Accio! Incendio! Expelliarmus! Levioso! Compulso! Confringo! Descendo! Arresto Momentum! Defendo! Revelio! Lumos! Lumos. Revelio. Lumos. Accio. If I could power it somehow, it looks like it could be rotated. Confringo. Lumos. Accio. Lumos. Accio. Need to get that platform closer. But how? Lumos. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Perhaps Accio would help. Accio! Wingardium Leviosa! Accio! Lumos. What's that hanging there? Looks precarious.
Accio! Depulso!
Down I go. No other way.
Revelio! Revelio. Accio. Wingardium Leviosa. Oh!
Lumos.
Revelio.
Lumos.
Accio.
Oh.
Levioso, Depulso, Confringo. Defendo, Gracie, Accio, Incendio. Expelliarmus, Levioso, Depulso, Confringo. Expelliarmus, Levioso, Depulso, Confringo. Descendo. Arresto Momentum. Defendo. Glacius. Incendio! Expelliarmus, Levioso, Depulso, Confringo! Descendo! Arresto Momentum! Defendo! Glacius!
Accio. Incendio. Confringo. Lumos. Depulso. Revelio. Depulso. This looks even more complex. Lumos. Depulso. Lumos. Revelio. Depulso. Lumos. Lumos. Accio. Depulso. Lumos. Making this spin ought to raise that platform. That must be it. Depulso. Confringo. Lumos. Lumos. The witch's final resting place. Lodgok said the helmet was in her sarcophagus. Revelio. A dead Ashwinder. Your compatriots must have made off with the helmet. Lord Gok won't like this. Better show this to Lodgok. There must be some sort of mechanism for this doorway. Lord Gok, the sarcophagus had been raided. I found no helmet, only a dead Ashwinder.
Damn! They got here first. We need to get it before Rookwood uses it to further ingratiate himself to Ranrock. I saw one of their campsites not far from here, but I fear you must go in alone. My fighting days are behind me.
I'll head there now.
Good. There's no time to lose. Get to that helmet before Rookwood does, or we will lose our chance at any leverage, no matter how small, with Ranrock. To think those wretched have their hands on such a relic.
There they are. The Ashwinders.
You've made a grave mistake.
Your life ends here. Shame. Expulso! 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 Expulso!
What have you done?
Descendo! Arresto Momentum! Defendo! Glacius! Accio! Incendio! Defendo! Glacius! Expelliarmus! Leviosa! Protego!
I'll have taken your life before you even realize it's gone.
tasks.
What was that?
Expulso!
You dare slay one of my own? You will fuck! No.
Glacius, defend them. Convulso. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Repulso. Confringo. Descender. Arresto Lorenzo. Stupefy. Defendo. Glacius. Accio. Incendio. Glacius. Defendo. Accio. Incendio. Glacius. Defendo. Expelliarmus. Levioso. Confringo. Glacius. Defendo. Incendio. Protect.
Ayun. Ano mo?
Pati ka na ba?
Tignan mo. Tinignan ko nga, wala naman.
Meron akong chat. Ano?
Kamusta? Hindi ka naman pagod?
Nasasanay na.
Paulit-ulit ko lang ba?
Walang bago?
I see you.
Repulsor! Confringo! Potato! Descendo! Arrest the momentum! Glacius! Defendo! Expelliarmus! Legio! Repulso! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Repulsor! Confringo! Expelliarmus! Expelliarmus! Repulso! 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 Confringo! Expelliarmus!
You